Garing Lane, his career now on an upswing. He's got new management behind him. He thought this fight he was going to be able just to walk right through Jeremy Williams. And you know what? We hear that every week, Alan. Every week. Well, but Jeremy Williams, it's evident he had a fight plan coming into this match. Garing Lane did not.
And we will pause for a word from your local cable systems. 6 rounds down in a scheduled 6.
This holiday season.
No question, it was low. Look, this punch from Lane while he's bending over, kaboom. Ouch, and down goes Jeremy Williams, looking to bide some time, but when he got up, he got counted. So they counted that as a knockdown.
Well, if there's a question about his chin, that didn't reveal any answers. It is round number 7, scheduled 12-rounder. This is the WBC Continental America's heavyweight title. And I've got the trivia question. This is the vacant title. Why is it vacant? Who was the last WBC Continental America's heavyweight title?
Maybe the first one will be Pierce Henry.
Well, I know the suspense is hanging all over America. But he's somebody who's kind of tied into Garing Lane in a way. They both own knockouts over Alex Garcia. And Mike Dixon sitting at home saying, I think it's me. It is. Jeremy Williams now backing up once again, looking to dissect.
Yep, and there again, the versatility. Now turning to the southpaw stance, tying up on the inside wisely. You get back on the outside. In fact, between rounds, his father Charles saying, you know, when you unload on this man, take that step back, let him fall into your punches, and then pound him at the end once again. Get him on the outside. Well, you get your opponent falling in like Lane does, and like the sparring partners syndrome fighters do. They fall in to try to protect themselves from the punch, from the heavy shots. So you have to give ground. You have to step back and then whap. There it is. There it is again. Look at the wobble. There it is again. Anytime that Jeremy Williams wants to put Garing Lane down to the canvas, go to that right hook. There it is again.
Inside, cracking away is Williams. Lane in trouble, and a count. There's a standing 8 count. There's no standing 8 count on the rules in this WBC fight. There is now.
Sam Williams, a referee who will definitely take control. We have seen that in the past.
And the police force here in Michigan, and once again, Garing Lane strategically drops the mouthpiece when he's in trouble one more time.
Go back over to his corner, take your time. This is, this is experience. It's not free. Come on, make him quit holding. Now it is Lane holding, where earlier it was Williams, remember? Strategic. Oh, it's very important.
Oh, Williams may have hurt his hand with that last shot. Steps back. Didn't hide it, did he? There's that big left hand, and you see the reaction right there from Jeremy Williams. Hurting the left hand and that last punch. So Garing Lane, who again was in trouble in that 7th round, but able to survive it through a standing 8 count, which is not in the rules. It's in the Michigan rules, and that was the confusion by the referee, but it is not in the rules of this fight, which is a WBC Continental America's Heavyweight Championship. And then Garing Lane gets the standing 8 count, loses the mouthpiece, and allows him to continue on and on. He looked to be in deep trouble. And there in the closing seconds of the 7th round, Williams with the left hurts his hand. And right now, Sean O'Grady is in the corner of Jeremy Williams with his dad, Charles. Champ?
Charles, how much concern is that hand? Did he complain about it?
No, he's okay.
Yeah? Did he mention anything about it between rounds?
No.
No? What about the referee, the standing 8 count? Was that a problem for him?
I don't know what the referee is doing. I think, he should let us finish the job. We're in here to fight, right?
Absolutely.
He's giving the guy a break every chance he gets. But, maybe they'll do that for us sometime. You never know,
We see a couple of different styles from Jeremy tonight. Why?
Well, he's always had these styles, you know. You thought of some of your styles, some of the other guys, all the best guys like you guys. And he can do a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? This guy's too big for us to fight up close, you know that.
Oh, absolutely.
So we wrestle, we boxing him, and we wrestling him, and trying to catch him clean. And, you know, I think that's the way you probably fight this big guy.
I see him grimace. He hurt his hand once again. Do you alter the style now that his hand is hurt?
Well, right now I want him to use his jab. He really hasn't said anything to me about the hand. But I notice you can see it every once in a while. But he hasn't said anything about it. I guess he don't want to think about it either. He's a little disappointed, as you say, from, why can't we finish the guy like, we come in here to knock him out or to fight him. And it looks like the referee's the only problem we got. Yeah. I don't know why. I'm not talking bad against him, but I'm looking at what I see, I don't think that's right for him to do that.
What about the next few rounds? What will they bring?
Well, I tried to get him to rest this round, but next round, if things look right, I'm going to make him go tighten it up a little bit.
Okay. Charles, thank you very much. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Sean O'Grady in the corner of Jeremy Williams with Jeremy's father, Charles, who is handling the training duties. And now the left hand could present a problem for Jeremy Williams over the course of the last 4 rounds. And he is backpedaling, staying away. 10 seconds to go in the 8th. Garing Lane certainly getting a 3-minute breather here in round number 8. He needs it.
The other day I get in my car.
Round WBC Continental America's Heavyweight Championship. Jeremy Williams pounding away on Garing Lane, using the right. He is using the left, but Garing Lane slips in the left hand. Williams, though, out-punching Lane about 3-4 to 1.
Yeah, and doing a lot of damage with that right hook, that cross. That is a very effective punch.
Jeremy Williams, one of the best conditioned fighters on the scene, rolling into his 14th professional fight. Here's a guy, when he turned pro, had 5 fights in the first 2 months. And this is his 14th professional fight in 14 months as a pro. He is getting onto the program quickly.
Yeah, very busy young man, but he prides himself on condition. And, fighters like this who have a lot of fights, like 8 fights this year, they fight their way into condition. You don't have time to get out of shape. You're too busy fighting.
Into his conditioning program now, he does sprints up hills. His father used to, every hour, make him do about 50 push-ups. I asked him, what do you do in the middle of the night when he woke you up and had, like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning? He said, no, just waking hours. Halfway through round number 9, Garing Lane, though, a valuable 8th round, 3 minutes, able to perhaps catch his breath after some excitement in rounds 5, 6, and 7. Lane looked like he was ready to go again in the 7th, able to buy his time. As Charles Williams acknowledged, compliments of a standing 8 count that was not in the rules for this fight, and once again conveniently losing his mouthpiece.
Yep, and also remember what Charles said, that he was giving Williams a round off. Box more, stay on the outside, catch your wind. And that's the way these fighters go these 10, 12 rounds.
Jeremy Williams is now using the left as much as he does with the right. If I could ask you a KO comments, what do you think happened to that left hand in the 7th round?
Look at the way Garing Lane is, the way he boxes. I mean, you constantly hit the top of his head. He keeps his chin down very well. He keeps his hands up high, so you're constantly going to hit the top of his head or you hit his shoulder, and that's smart. When you hit it with your hand, you don't hit the knuckle surface flat sometimes. You'll hit the side of it, and you can blow a knuckle out or twist your thumb, break your thumb off, thrust a knuckle.
Or a little more graphic.
Those are the things that really hurt.
All right, we are...
And that is just one of the dangers. You could get beat or you could get cut. Hand problem occurred back in the 9th round. Kaboom! That left hook. Now that punch appeared to be planted right on the side of the face, but that is probably an old injury. That punch in the 7th round, that left hook, is a punch that, that's smarted. When you have a hand problem like that, and when you're as active as a fighter like Jeremy Williams is, you hurt it in one fight, it's going to get re-injured time and time again. For one, you're fighting every month. Number 2, you've got to spar to prepare for these fights. You do more damage to yourself and to your opponent in sparring than you do in the ring. You spar every day. You'll spar anywhere from 4 rounds to 12 rounds. And in doing that, you injure your hands. Cannot be done without making physical contact.
Well, the freight train better rev it up in the last 3 rounds, because on the scorecards it appears as if Lane has to come out with the knockout to beat Jeremy Williams.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely in that slow lane right now. He needs to get his blinker on and get over to the fast lane and step on the pedal. Yeah, and this is what sparring partner syndrome is all about. You just do enough to lose and not get hurt. Tough, durable fighter, but no offense. And a sparring partner, the fighter who you're sparring for pays you to take punishment. If you start winning those sparring partner matches, you start winning those, you're packing bags. They pay you to lose.